Good morning. So it is school day one. We are about to go into Gans High School to enroll Miss Elizabeth. But because of all the paperwork and everything, I'm not going to take the camera and I'm not going to record. But I wanted to get a quick before school, my little bunny that hangs, a quick before school little video, and we'll get it after school to see how her day went. So, nervous?
Yeah.
Very?
Definitely.
Okay. It'll be okay. I know a couple of kids at this school because they have known my past students, so I'm hoping that she can connect with a couple of those and she'll have somebody to help guide her through the day. All right, here we go. All right, guys, so hey, I am sitting in the parking lot of Gans High School waiting for Elizabeth to come out. It is exactly 3:20. So I have a few minutes. School gets out at 3:20, so it may be just a couple minutes before she's actually able to get out and find the car. That could be the fun part too. Like, she knows my car. It's a bright blue car, so it's easy to find, but there's a lot of cars out here. So I'm going to take just a couple minutes to talk about challenges. So far so good with Elizabeth. She's been great. We haven't had any major issues other than our dog. We have a puppy and he doesn't really like Elizabeth so well because she's scared of him. But we are jumping on that challenge and we are starting puppy training on Saturday at 3 p.m. But one of the challenges that I have, I'm gonna move this just a little bit so I can turn on the radio. Okay. So one of the challenges that I have as a host parent is I am a single mom. And I don't have a lot of support. I have one good friend that lives here in town. My other two best friends don't live locally. And so as far as pickup, drop off, sick days, all of that, it's all on me. Unfortunately, our local school would not allow exchange students this year due to COVID. Excuse me. We also had a little bit of issue at the end of the year last year, which I won't go into right this moment. Not so much related just to, it was a communication issue. So anyway, Sallisaw schools opted out for the school year, so we are actually having to travel to Gans. We are not in the Gans district, and they have gladly and kindly accepted the girls to come here. And they've taken students from me before, and the kids have always had great experiences here, even though it's a very small school. But the problem is Gans is approximately 20 minutes from my work, and it's approximately 20 minutes from my home. So it is, like I said, 3:23. And I left my job at 3 o'clock to be here to pick up Elizabeth. So I'm very, very lucky in that I have a very flexible job. My employer is understanding. And so I have that opportunity to be able to come and pick her up. And then if I wanted to, I could drop her off at home and I could go back to work for a little while. My son stays in an after-school program. Gans School did tell me they do have an after-school program, and she is able to stay until 5:30 now if we need to do that. But it's her first day, so I didn't want to do that as well for her today. But I did kind of time this morning. It's going to take us about 30 minutes to drop off my son and get her to school on time. So one of the many challenges, if you are a single parent but you live in your local district and your local district will accept your students, there's absolutely no reason they can't ride the bus. They are to be treated just like any other student at the school. So that is one benefit about having an in-district school that will accept them. But I love it so much. It's worth it to me to fight the challenges to be able to get the students here. So that's my little spiel on challenge first thing this afternoon. So I'm going to pause and wait for Elizabeth to get out here, but I'm super excited to hear how her day went. She took some really cool classes. So she took her four core classes: math, science, English, and history. But her electives that she chose softball, which I'm super excited about because the students getting involved in sports really helps them adapt and make friends. She also took mental health and counseling. I thought that was a really awesome class for the school to offer. And then her 7th hour period, the one that she's coming out of right now, is interior design. I wish they had interior design when I was in school. But let's wait for her and see how it went. Okay, so she just got in the car and I was gonna try to record her getting in here and I was too busy paying attention to my phone. So, you can breathe,
Yeah.
you can take your mask off and breathe. So how was your first day?
Very nice. I couldn't really do any of the classes because they didn't have me hooked up to the email system.
Okay.
But I met some people and they were all really nice.
So were they working on getting you set up to the system?
They were trying to get me in school email.
Okay, good deal.
Yeah.
So what class do you think you're gonna like?
Probably history. I think I'm gonna like interior design.
So I was super excited when she mentioned interior design. I want to take that class myself.
Yeah.
I actually was messaging Kiara earlier today and told her the classes that you chose, and she said she wants to take that one as well.
Yeah, sure.
So that sounds like a really fun class.
Yeah, just in the end, all the people I got to know, like, they all had that class, so that was cool.
So how was the school food?
I didn't mind it as much.
Okay.
It wasn't wonderful. I think it's okay for like lunch and stuff.
Okay. Did you and you completely missed breakfast because we were getting her enrolled and
Yeah,
it
but
took a
some
while.
of the girls, they showed me hot Cheetos, like that.
You've never had hot Cheetos?
No. They made me try like that, and then the candy canes.
Okay.
They made me try one of those, and just they had crackers and Sour Patch Kids. I had never had those.
You'd never had that.
Yeah.
All the new food experiences. All right, good deal. Well, we are gonna run a couple errands before we go pick up Caden. So, there was synopsis of day one. I'm curious to see how the whole week goes.
Yeah, me too.